Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I am the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping and Scents. So I have, is there iced tea behind me? Yes. I have a vlog video for you. I guess a chat with me video. So where do I start? Someone left a comment saying that the haul videos were getting boring and they wanted me to do some vlog videos. I stopped vlogging about my life because, I've had some personal issues that I really didn't want to broadcast to the world and everything. But I have been getting a lot of questions about my hair, and I'm sure I'll get questions. Can't speak. Questions about my new glasses, about my new nail color. So I'll talk to you guys all about that. So, and I'll tell you a little bit about, just a couple of stories and stuff since you guys wanted to hear. So let me move myself over here. So that bottle iced tea is annoying me. Okay. Well, it's going to be there. So it's there. Anyway, so I did get some new glasses. I was wearing old glasses for the longest time because my most recent pair of glasses had broken. I had reviewed them on my channel. Company sent them to me for free. It's actually a really long story. I don't know if I can try to condense it. So what happened was I had a pair of glasses that were like purpley red color, and then my prescription changed like a couple of months after I got the glasses because my diabetes fluctuated, my blood sugar fluctuated, and so the glasses were too strong for me and they were hurting my eyes. And because I had waited 3 months to tell them this, which they warn you, they say if your blood sugar is not normal, your eyesight could fluctuate, whatever. So I was stuck because my insurance only covers one pair of glasses per year and a half, whatever. So then this company reached out to me coincidentally and said, hey, we'll give you try our glasses and review them. We'll do the prescription and the frames for free. And they were really nice glasses and they lasted me a while, but I'm very hard on my glasses. And so they eventually broke. So I had to wear my old glasses and they were all scratched up because they were old. And then finally, it was time to get new glasses. My insurance was going to cover the glasses again. So, but they didn't cover these particular frames that I wanted. But I got them anyway because I treated myself. So these are Tom Ford. These are Tom Ford glasses. They're a little pricey, pricier than free. But they weren't, for Tom Ford, they weren't that expensive. So these are my new glasses. They are a lot larger than my old glasses. I'm still going with the cat eye, a little more square shaped, but I really do love them. I had been painting my nails Barbie pink for a while, and I love that Barbie pink. But my boyfriend was saying to me, he's like, people are going to think you never change your nail color because you're always doing pink all the time, Barbie pink. You should do another color. So I was like, fine, I'll do another color. So I try to go as far away from Barbie pink as possible. So now they're this jungle green, which I think is okay for the summer. It's kind of like plants and, the rainforest or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to see on camera. So there's that. And then people have been asking me questions about my hair. What happened to my hair? So here's what happened to my hair. I went to the hairdresser with my box dye that I usually use. I was using Goji Berry, and I had gotten this purple. Can I get this one here? Can I reach it? So yeah, I had been using Goji Berry, and then I had this one, which is purple quartz, and I like the Garnier Nutrice Ultra Color because it's supposed to put color onto dark bases. So I went there with box dye in hand, and I was going to cover up my gray. So I said to the hairdresser, I was like, listen, I can never get my hair purple enough. I want it to be super purple. Can you make it really purple? And, you know, I was like, if I use your dye, is it going to come out better? And she said, absolutely. Because, of course, what is she going to say? And people have told me this before. They said, if you use the dye from the hairdresser, it's much better than box dye. So I said, okay, fine, I'll try it. So she dyed the back of my hair a color called ultraviolet. And then she's like, well, do you want to put some highlights in the front? And I was like, sure. So she made the back ultraviolet, and then she did the front pieces lavender. What she neglected to tell me is the back part was permanent hair dye and the front was semi-permanent. So since I have what I've found out to be the very bad habit of washing my hair every single day, which I've since stopped doing, the lavender highlights washed out in less than a week. And my hair was brown in the front. It went back to its kind of natural color. I went back to the hairdresser and I said, I have a problem. And she's like, the dye washed out. And I was like, so she already knew. So I said, yeah, the dye washed out. Why did it wash out? Why did the front of my hair wash out? And she's like, oh, because that's semi-permanent. I was like, but that's ridiculous. Why would you do permanent in the back and semi-permanent in the front? So she's like, well, all the primary colors are all going to be semi-permanent. And I did some research, and it turns out, because I was looking for a primary color that was going to be permanent, and the top ones, like Arctic Fox, X Mondo, Manic Panic. We're going old school with Manic Panic. They're all semi-permanent. Why don't they make, if they do, let me know down below, a primary color that's not semi-permanent, that's permanent. So she's like, okay, if you don't want it to wash out, then you have to pick a permanent color for your highlights in the front. So I picked this because I picked blue. And she's like, no, that's you need to pick something that's different. Blue is too close to the ultraviolet. So she's like, I know, we'll do it fire red. And so that is what you see here. This is fire red. So I didn't want to change the purple in my hair. It's just I wanted something for highlights for the front that would not wash out. And, you know, I told her, I said, listen, I don't think I should have to pay to have my hair done again because I was just here. And why would you put semi-permanent color in my hair with permanent? That's ridiculous. And she's like, no, I have to charge you again. And I said to her very seriously, I said, listen, if my hair does not come out spectacular, I am never coming back again. So just know that you're going to lose a very good customer if you mess up my hair. So she said to me, she's like, no, this will be good and whatever. And then she had the nerve, after she charged me again for the highlights, because she had to strip my hair even more blonde to do this red. She said, so I gave her the money, and she's like, what about a tip? And I want to be like, a tip? You messed me up. What, I'm giving you a tip? So I was like, no, I gave you a generous tip last time. I'm not tipping you again for making a mistake. So she's like, well, what about the guy that washed your hair? And I was like, okay, fine. I mean, I guess it's not his fault because he didn't know. So I gave him a tip. So she told me, she's like, if it washes out before 4 weeks, I'll fix it for free. So what I've been doing is what I was doing before, but I'm now doing again. I was using the Tresemme Color Safe shampoo. Then I decided I would try the L'Oreal Elvive Color Vibrancy, up to 60 days of vibrancy. color protecting shampoo and conditioner with a whole bunch of stuff, anti-fade and all this other. So I've been doing that. And also I read, and you know, my boyfriend's been telling me this for a while. He's like, you shouldn't wash your hair every day. And I was like, it's so weird to me. You go in the shower, you're supposed to wash your hair, right? No, apparently not. So, I read online that you're only supposed to wash your hair 2 to 3 times a week. So I bought these disposable shower caps, and I've been using them in the shower. So I've been, and it's really cringing to me because, you know, a lifetime habit of washing your hair every day and then going back to putting a shower cap on and washing your hair 2 to 3 times a week. It's, you know, it's annoying. So anyway, that is why my hair is the color that it is. And you may not be able to tell, but the back is still purple. The back is still ultraviolet. It's just the front is fire red. Okay. Now I'm going to open some packages from Amazon. And I'm going to tell you another story. And then we're going to conclude this vlog. I got to open these boxes. So, you know, when things happen and they remind you of past experiences just out of nowhere. Let's see what's in this one. Okay. So, what happened was, my coworker, who I'm friends with, I really like her. She's cool. My coworker made a mistake on something, and she had to redo it, and she was dreading redoing this task that she had to redo. And I told her, you know, she was putting it off, and she was doing every other task except that one. And I told her, I said, you have to eat the frog. And she was like, what are you talking about? Eat the frog, right? And then I was like, you never heard that before? And then I was like, where did I get that from? And I said, yeah, I took a class at a previous job, right? They made us take a class on efficiency and, you know, not procrastinating and getting the most out of your work and all this other stuff, right? So the person doing the class gave us this example, and they said, you have to eat the frog. So the frog is whatever it is that you don't want to do, whatever the task that you're avoiding, the task that you're procrastinating about, the task that you put at the bottom of your list, but it should be at the top of your list, is your frog. And you should get that out of the way first. You should do the thing that you don't want to do the most. You should do that first and get it out of the way. And it's called eating the frog. Eat the frog. Because it comes from a quote by Mark Twain about eating your frog. So I'm going to get to my Mark Twain plaque that I ordered. But I got this. This is so cute. Oh my God. It's even cuter in person. So actually for her birthday, which was coming up, I got her a frog. It was a hand-blown glass frog. It was really, really beautiful. Very small though. And then I also got her this reusable tote bag with frogs on it that was machine washable, and it was supposed to hold up to 50 pounds, but it was the reusable bag didn't look as big as I thought it was. Anyway, so I got her a little glass frog to keep on her desk to remember that she has to eat the frog. So I got this for my desk, and it's, how can I put this? Okay, here. It's like a frog doing yoga. And this is going to be my frog to remind me to eat the frog. And I'm going to name my frog, who's going to sit on my desk, who's so cute. I'm naming my frog Jeremiah. So if you guys don't know, That is the song by Three Dog Night. Go listen to Joy to the World by Three Dog Night, because it has one of the most famous first lines in rock and roll. And the first line of the song is, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Now, I don't think this is a bullfrog, but it's a very famous line. So I have my frog. I'm going to bring him to work tomorrow, and he's going to inspire me to do the tasks that I don't want to. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't really have that problem, because I am at a place now where I absolutely love my job. I love my work. I love my coworkers. I love my boss. Everything is great. And I really don't have frogs, but I do, I should say I do have difficult tasks, For overall, I really love what I do. But of course, even if you love what you do, even in life, there's going to be tasks that are hard and that you're going to want to procrastinate about. So it's always important to remember to eat your frog. So, which is funny because the National Park Service actually put out a statement. This is going into a completely left field, but you know that there are frogs. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Okay. There are frogs that secrete a hallucinogenic substance. So there are frogs that you can lick, and you lick their secretions, which is gross, and you can get high from it. So the National Park Service did put out a statement a while ago reminding people, please do not lick frogs. Please do not lick toads. Don't lick anything in the park. It was saying whether it's a caterpillar or a frog or a toad or whatever it is that's in the park, just don't lick anything that's in the park. Just don't do it. Okay, it's bad for you. It's bad for the animals. So I got this sign. I was able to find one on Amazon. It got mixed reviews. I'm wondering why. It's supposed to be a tin sign, and it has the quote from Mark Twain about the frog. And then there's a book called Eat the Frog. I didn't order that. It's like a self-help book. And I didn't feel like I needed that. Okay, so it is a tin sign. I don't see why this got bad reviews. I'm going to hang this up on my wall at work. So this is where it comes from. So when I tell people eat the frog and they look at me like I have two heads, I can show them this. So this is the actual quote by Mark Twain. And it says, if it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat two frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. So yes, I am going to have that hanging on my wall. And I'm going to put my little frog Jeremiah near there to remember about eating the frog. And you know what's funny? I had taken that self-help class years ago. And I never, when I first took the class, the eating the frog thing stood out to me, and it stood out to practically everybody who took the class. It's such a great way of just like, I don't know. I don't remember. No, it's such a great metaphor, I guess, and it sticks with you. But it had long left my mind. And it just came up recently just because of this thing that happened at work, that it just reminded me about how you have to eat your frog. So yeah, maybe I'll get the book about that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, this vlog. I have a huge Temu haul to do for you. I have a Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul, which I'm very proud of myself because I only got I placed it online. I used my 10 off for 40 coupon, and I only got the things that I absolutely wanted, and I haven't been in store and I haven't been shopping since, and I think these are my items. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, I hope you are having a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Shopping and Sense, and I will see you all in a future video. But until then, goodbye, everyone out there in YouTube land.